Hi, I'm Shane Hesselbacher. I'm the Operations Manager of the Kyrish Government Group facility. We're a part of the Kyrish family and the Kyrish Truck Centers. At our Kyrish facility, we do a variety of manufacturing, remanufacturing, refurbishment, and rebuilding programs for all the vocational aspects, no matter what the vehicle is or what your problem is with the vehicle. We actually can build it for less than 60% of that new vehicle cost, where we take a truck that you have in your fleet, a current standing truck, running, not running, serviceable or not, we do a complete teardown where all that will be left on the vehicle when we're done with it is the three major components: the transmission, the motor, and the rear tandem axles. From the teardown, we tear it down all the way to nothing but the nuts and bolts, axle housings, and the frame. Once it's done with that, we move it to our fabrication department, full fabrication department, so they can repair any major components that are damaged, corroded, or cracked. Once it's done with that, we take it to the full blast booth, so that way we can go ahead and blast it all the way out so we have a fresh, clean surface to paint on. Once we get done with our blast booth, we move it over to our paint department. They prep the vehicle out so that way we can go ahead and do full epoxy paints on it to any color that you would like to do. When we get done with doing our paint on the cab and chassis, we move it to our engine department and we put in your full power pack. Currently, we're doing an automatic transmission retrofit or conversion, if you will, to make it easier for the drivers that are on the road. This really does save long-term for the customer on fuel savings, maintenance, as well as just being able to get an operator into the vehicle that can drive it. Along with our manufacturing program, we actually have an engine shop in-house. We have the capabilities of building Detroit's, Caterpillar, Volvo, Cummins, all in-house here with the technical expertise behind it and the certification behind it that these are all warranted vehicle or warranted engines, and we hold up a better warranty than most manufacturers will. The engine that comes out of the vehicle, whether it be 95 to 2007, we build it to meet the codes and the EPA regulations that were in state during those times. They do not have to meet the pre or post 2010 emission program on these heavier diesels. Because we do that, you get the same engine, you get the strong engine, you get a new engine, 0 hours, 0 miles, so it is a brand new engine, but it meets the pre-requirements. So you don't have to worry about regen, you don't have to worry about the DEF and all these programming issues that we have with all the newer vehicles that are coming out, no matter which OEM it is. No matter what the engine is, we always run it on a dyno prior to us doing the build to see where it's at and see if there is any major problems with it. Then we tear down the engine all the way to the short block, just the block, take out the liner, sleeves, pistons, bearings, crank, cam, all the components come out of the engine. We inspect everything, we do all the tolerance tests on it, replace everything that needs to be replaced, all the common wear parts, bearings, gaskets, seals are automatically replaced. And then we go ahead and rebuild it back to factory. Injectors, turbos, any of the major components, fuel pump, they all get reworked. And if they are not rebuildable, then we do put new components into the vehicle. And then we go ahead and put it back onto the dyno, and we have the capability of videos as well as a spreadsheet to show our complete dyno run. We have a 1,000 horsepower dynamometer. We can run electric, gasoline, diesel, steam, any kind of engine we can bolt to it, we can run it, we can show you the amount of horsepower, the amount of torque that it's putting onto it, as well as doing a load test on there. Once we have completed that, we have a full facility for hose building where we put all new hydraulics on there. We have a cylinder department that we can build up any cylinders that you need for it. And then we do full electrical and DOT lighting on the vehicles as well inside all that. Once we get done with assembling the vehicle, we go through very rigid and rugged tests to make sure that there is nothing wrong with the vehicle. Doesn't matter where you're located, if you're interested in remanufacturing, rebuilding, or refurbishing your truck, give us a call today. We'd be happy to help you.